recording. Excellent. It's time to get that content stuff started, the good stuff. So like yesterday, we're gonna go for high score runs rather than going for ascending ranks, because it's more, well, it's more content-y. 9, 8, 6. Okay, that'll work. That works just as well as the other option. Actually, something I noticed. Oh no, it is. Okay. Let's see. We might as well test it. Hey, what's up, Daniel? There you go. Yeah, that's actually worth something to me. Getting Mercury's up. So you do a pair of even numbers. You get the extra. Okay, that's fine. Easy. I'm gonna ascend through, try and do high score runs. Not this again. This is a circus where we might have to sell the hex again, right? All's good so far today. Nothing over the top happening here. Probably gonna do 2 different live streams today. Get a stream at like now, and then I'm gonna do a night one. Perf is good. She's in the other room. Hold on. So we have multiple. Can't do anything with this. Keep going. It's funny because we literally had a very similar run to this yesterday. Whoops, I meant to do something else. I messed this up. I made a mistake on that. He's right. It's why is your favorite what's your favorite Mass Effect and why is it Mass Effect 2? Because it's by far one of the best games ever made. It's actually a painting behind me, but there's N7 on it. Hold on a second. We have multiple 9s. We're gonna go with the queen. Yeah, my mother made that for me. That's actually really good. But that's even better, because we don't take the level down. Where do we go with this? Where do we, We just have to keep playing it through, even though we got jack shit. The funny thing is like this is enough to get us through for a while. The lowest card is the best thing to get rid of. Perfect. I would have loved to take that Mercury too, but it didn't work itself up. Play it like this. It's not even enough. Wow. I'm very curious. I just wanted to try and pull out my blue seal. I haven't run into that yet, but I know that it's very possible. I just haven't hit like the infinite yet, which is very possible. Like you can basically get an infinite number if you get the right combination of stuff. So I actually read somewhere today that the developer of this game very specifically put it that you cannot sell the rights for Balatro to casinos or any gambling company. If that's true, I stand by it. And I think it's really cool of them to do that. Because I'm like big respect, because like you can make a lot of money that way, but it's kind of like, is it moral? That actually could scale if we give it the chance. Whoops, I needed to discard a pair. Oh, it worked. No, but big respect, like, because that's like maintaining your integrity over the money. Do that because the scales the steel. Like, how many people would just give up their integrity for a big paycheck? Oh yeah, those panels are so funny. As soon as you sent it to me, I'm like, I have to use these. Like, I couldn't not use it. It was just too funny not to. If I drop this, I could get that. This is much better. I just need an opportunity to get cards in the deck for that to work. Yeah, I agree with you about it. It's unhinged, but unhinged funny. Not like unhinged inappropriate. It's queens that we have most of, right? Yeah. Hold on till we do this. Oh, polychrome. Whoops, I forgot to account for that. You have to remember to account for stuff, like, we're using the raised fist, have to account for it. How's this worth? 0.4? So, what's the value of 0.4 as compared to adding something? Because this will outscale very fast. What? Taking a big gamble that, what's it called? The spaceman will actually work. Huge gamble. Well, it didn't work, but it's fine. We don't have to keep this forever. No, it doesn't make sense to go that way, right? Because we're not really leveling into it. Look, we're all the way leveled up at level 13 on pair. I'm gonna leave, like, don't touch it. I would do this instead. The spaceman didn't do anything yet. Bad spaceman. Bad spaceman. So we would get 8, but then we're also getting a 50% boost, right? I mean, like, it makes sense. Alright, see you soon. $16, right? So this is worth 16 points right now. I get why this makes a lot of sense, but I don't think it pays off yet. Now, drop this, do it this way. Do it this way. Okay. We need to scale, but we're not weak either, right? So it's really not bad where we are. Hold on. That's really good. We could take that just for the scaling. But we really specifically need right now. Actually, if I could do it like this. Ah, that was an accidental flush. That was a bad call. Okay, we're fine. We are completely fine here. Nothing's gonna stop us from getting through. Oh, wait. double the money first. Now we can buy the aura. The aura is still useful. Here, take the 3 of a kind, because eventually, look, we have 11 queens, right? We'll eventually be in a position where we could work that way instead. You're gonna make fun, but actually, no. I'm gonna drop this. I'm gonna take that instead. I'm gonna immediately activate it with 3 of a kind. We're gonna activate this next turn. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay. Keep going. Here. I want the extra turrets because the extra turrets are gonna give deck control more than anything else. Oh, a polychrome queen is excellent. We still need deck control. Do it this way. Which just over, like barely, like literally on the cusp. So I'm definitely gonna sell that and take this. I just can't tell if I think if dropping the fist makes any sense. Hold on. Like if you drop the fist, what would you take? You could take the fortune teller, which is 6. This is worth... Think about it. This will probably... Let's say this is worth 8. So it's 18 and then it's 24. We're not scaled above it yet. I'm already taking a big gamble by trading into the... going into the trading card. And no longer scaling as much. It's already a big gamble I took, but for deck control, you have to take it at some point. Besides, this isn't worth that much yet. At least now it's worth the equivalent of a polychrome, right? If I drop a polychrome, I get it out of this instead. Let's see if this helps. Yeah, that actually makes a difference. That was important. I didn't even realize that makes a difference. The order with the fist. If we had the hanging Chad and the photograph that we saw earlier, I get it. But we don't. So I have to ignore it. I have to play around the deck control still. Wow. Hold on. We're gonna fall off somewhat quickly. Take that immolate. That's actually insanely good. Perfect. Yes, we lost something important, like useful, but it's okay. Hold on, we could do this. Oh yeah, this is not too strong right now anymore. How would we strengthen this above what we're at? Well, I mean, that's a good starting point. Whoops. Let's see what happens with this. Ooh, it's okay. Unfortunate, but it's okay. I will say the raised fist drew questions about what I was doing, right? I just didn't trust it the entire game. Yes, I am literally taking a polychrome golden because I think it actually makes a lot of sense. It's econ for the entire game. Might be a little questionable, but it might be questionable, but econ is econ. Okay? Hey, econ is still econ. And I will be damned if anyone tells me otherwise, because I like getting econ. Oh, I like that. I don't like going aces, right? But we could start with eights for now. Do it like this, that's gonna work itself out. I mean, it took the polychrome to get it over, but I don't think that's such a bad thing. So right now we have more eights than anything else. We could play around that. I don't think there's any card that builds around 8, right? Like there's no way of doubling it or anything. But I think 8s is still, like, it's useful. A negative egg. Okay. So what you're telling me is that basically you're guaranteeing me the value of temperance? Okay. Oh, I should have actually went for the full house. Every time I need to use a temperance, it's gonna go up in value. Or a swashbuckler would be extremely valuable too. So I'm okay with both those things. Hold on. This works. Didn't go over. Okay. I thought that would have gone over. I guess not. I'm not as powerful as I thought I was. I guess this is what happens when you have nothing enhanced in the entire deck. It's unfortunate. Okay. I actually would have liked to get a full house. Technically speaking, we can afford another Joker, so there's no reason to use Ectoplasm. Like, there's literally no reason to pick up that Ectoplasm and lose hand size when we literally have no deck control either. No, there's no point. I could literally take that Jimbo if nothing else pops. Let me see, what do we have? I'm gonna pick up that hack because if we can find something low and like low, it kind of makes sense to go in that direction. Something like 2s. Do it like this. Okay, it worked. We only lost $5. We got the value back on the egg anyways. That's fine. Wow, the game really wants me to take Ectoplasm, but I don't want it. Hold on, so if we could do... What do we have? I kind of think we could just go with 5s. Well, we could try to go with 5s. We'll see what comes up. Take this 4 because it's a strength off. Should have put that Hierophant on, but it still worked. I remember that everything repeats. Hold on, so we got a Cryptid. Why would I take a straight flush one? I should have sold that. Hey, welcome back. Take the extras. Deck control, no. Okay. Do it this way, see what happens. This is interesting. No! The glass shattered. It's okay, we can make it. What is the one that we played the most of? 2 pair and then full house. So an obelisk isn't bad if I could basically just run more 2 pairs for a while, but I don't trust that idea. We're out here. This is done. It ends. That's alright. It's still a GG. Hold on a second. By the way, oh right, I think I wanted to change it to blue deck after this too, but it's okay. We'll make it work. Oh, instant one turner. Doesn't matter, I could have played it straight too, but let's do the full house. No reason not to, right? It's an option. Now we go high card. This is like basically until we could scale out something, you go high card all the way through. But it actually doesn't matter. We literally just need to scale out. We just don't discard for a while. Take advantage of the fact that we got a green. Guarantee that we don't, like, just make sure to take advantage of guarantees when we don't, so that we don't lose when the time requires it, and we do it that way. It's easy. Okay, let's see. I don't think there's anything wrong with Death Stranding as a game. You all know the honest truth. I understand why, like, people give Death Stranding a hard time. Especially because it's Kojima. But, like, I understand why a lot of people actually quite like that game. Take as many turns as we can for now. So I never got that far into Fallout 4, so I don't have as much of an opinion on that one. I need to scale up with planets. But that's kind of what I figure when it comes to Death Stranding. Like, you bought into a Hideo Kojima game, right? What are you expecting him to do? Not be Hideo Kojima? Not to make a Hideo Kojima game? Know what you're getting yourself into. It's like when people, like, give superhero movies, like, poor reviews. Like, oh, it's a dumb plot. You're going into a superhero movie. What do you expect is going to happen? You gotta know what you're getting yourself into. Yeah, that's a great example. You can't fault. It would be the same as faulting Weird Al Yankovic for being a little goofy. Yeah, that's his shtick. That's what he does. Technically, first of all, what we could do is we sell this, then you go like that. That actually makes it better. Oh my god. First of all, MGS5 is one of the greatest games ever made. From a purely gameplay perspective. Like, from an actual just fun to play game, MGS5 is like unparalleled. Like, it's one of the greatest games to ever exist when it comes to just pure fun gameplay. And no one could ever tell me otherwise. Could this be another 3 Joker run? I'm going for it. I'm going for a 3 Joker run. I've done it before. The only problem with it is it's a lack of chips, right? So you actually would really have to focus on getting planets. Also, stuff like stone is really helpful for this too. Yep, we could do it again. So it's literally aces is kind of the way to go. I should still be trying to actually get as much scaling on green as possible and not focus on one-ing it. On the one and done. Take that because it goes... We're only getting one now per, but then it goes up a lot, so it's fine. Okay, we're not going with the one anymore. Because that's a great scaler and it's so multiplying, so it fulfills the same purpose. But it's another opportunity to scale. But we lost the mult on here, so... We have to consider, was that worth it? It's an interesting question here. The other thing is there's gonna be other options for jokers like that. Take the 4 of a kind one too. Everything molts. That's pretty good. If I take the golden, I lose this, right? I completely lose everything. So I can't do it. You know, it would have been nice if it gave me the 50 chip one. Yeah, we're fine. We're not even at risk of failing at this point. We're using hands, but it's fine. I don't mind using hands. We need planets to help, right? Like, again, look. We can play multiple hands and get our way through that way, right? Not a big deal. This doesn't stop us from winning the game. But we need to make sure that we're able to do this in a way that is sustainable in the long run. That theoretically, we could just really focus on scaling. Like the green, right? That could be the way to scale it out. But is that really, like, optimal? I would say we now have better options available. Do it like this. This is worth the most. We might have actually lost here because of what we did, but it's okay. I don't think we're quite out. This is gonna hurt. Alright, let's see what happens here. Oh, I made a mistake. Well, we made it through, even though we made a mistake, right? We still made it. Hey, what's up? Play it this way because of the chips. Ooh, this is hurting. This is hurting my soul right now. This is hurting my absolute soul right now. I made a mistake and I didn't double it. Okay. Oh! I can't believe I botched that. I just botched something I shouldn't have. And I know exactly why I botched it. It's my own fault. But it's alright. We already got one run that's worth making content out of. So the rest of it isn't such a big deal. Dope. So it's not a big deal. we could return and we could come back stronger. So, no face cards. Okay, it's kind of unfortunate. Unless I choose to ignore that later. I can change it out, but for right now, we may want to keep it. This Joker adds 1 multiplier every single hand that you do not play a face card. So it's like a scaling over time, but you can't use faces. And there's a lot of good Jokers that synergize with faces. So that's what the trade-off is, right? It's like, do you want to give up faces for the entirety of the game for this? Like, is that the... Oh, but by the way, it only counts if the face card is actually counted in the score. So if I play a face card to drop it, let's say I do a pair and then a face, and the face isn't in the pair, it doesn't count against me. So that is how you could play them out of your hand. I just took 3 of them out of my hand already, so we could stick it through. We also got the hiker, which is really nice because it's going to eventually, over time, allow us to scale out of, like, into our lower cards. Give them the chips that we're missing. Even if it's 5 or 10 chips, and then we end up getting rid of hiker, it's still something. I don't know why I put those on the 2, but it's okay. I think upgrading the, what's it called? The stones is really useful because if you upgrade the stone, we could always save them for later. Like, the stone is worth 55. We need, especially while we're weak, right? It's gonna help us solve any chip issues. Okay, so now we need 3 of a kind, so we gotta pick something to go with. Seeing as we can't do faces, I figure you do anything underneath a 5 or down in case you could find the hack. Beautiful. Straight to times 7 right now, so it's pretty good. Let's see. Okay. This is actually really good. This buys me a lot of time. Basically, I can start deck controlling. Right? So we got, we scale for every hand played. We could discard and destroy. We just get, and then we just get extra mult and extra scaling. Because eventually we're going to need to play into our trio, right? I think 2s look like the way to go for now. But we just need to kind of guarantee anything we can get our hands on. That's actually insanely good. I always upgrade high card and planet. It's not planet, pair. They're the most basic, so you gotta get them. I don't know if that's gonna be 2 pair, but it doesn't matter. I want to upgrade those 2s. Right now, a 2 is worth 2 chips, right? Some of those now are now worth much more. What would I call this strat? I would consider it that I'm still building towards a strat. Oh, wait, do it this way, because that takes it out of the build. It gives another one. I also should have put a magician on it first. That would have been the smart thing to do. Hold on, if we do it like this, that ace could get upgraded later. And this is guaranteed to go over. Because now we got the duo and the trio. So basically we're sitting at a 6x for free. Tower and strength, those are both good. Make those the same also. I would consider that my strategy is still in setup stage, right? And that's okay. It takes time to set these things up. So the high card's the ace, so it's fine. There you go. That'll get us over. And again, the hiker, basically I'm kind of playing into scaling, right? I'm trying to set up and scale at once. It's tough. It's very hard to do it, right? But I actually have a deck that works towards it. So it doesn't make sense to convert anything here, right? I think the best thing you do is you just knock out the faces again. And now we need to, well, I guess you go with Pluto. All right, we're good. Again, right now the truth is that like most of the 2s are going to be worth a lot more than they would have been on their own. Like if we look at it, right? So extra chips, extra chips, extra chips, extra chips. I think every single 2 I have is worth more than a 2. So I'm kind of at the point now that I'm I want to scale in a different way. Okay, that's good. I need to get my hand on planets. Yes, we got the $20. What are you doing? Yeah, what's that noise? I don't know if it'll happen, but if it's popping up, so. Oh, hold on. Take the Celestial pack, because at least this turns on the... it'll turn on the constellation, right? An extra 10% is still an extra 10%. Take the ace, we're gonna skip everything else. We're also gonna take overstock here. Banana's nice, but I'm still working in deck control for, like, we're not gonna be doing deck control forever. But I think it pays to still be deck controlling. Look, we're looking at 43 is the total right now. Okay? If 43 is the total, we got 8. 8 out of 43 is pretty low. We need to make it more. I'm gonna go with... Especially keep in mind, we no longer have the cards themselves are no longer scaling. Oh wait, do it like this. Let's play 5 of a kind, see what happens. Okay, we're good. Now we have the 5 of a kind unlocked too for this run. Okay, play both. It scales. This is now the equivalent of a polychrome. We'll need some kind of baseline to work with at some point soon. Take the extra hand. We got 6 hands now, right? That's nice. Should have done that, but it's okay. If we can get a hack, it'll be really good. So here's the thing. I don't think we need to delete, right? I think we're better off doing it like this. Almost a 2 times. Wow, not a single activation on the luckies. So there's a couple of different elements that could dictate how many discards you have. If you have a set amount, I believe it's 3, right? If you're playing the red deck, you get an extra 1. You could get jokers that give you more. And you could also lose ones depending on what stake you're playing. So there's a certain point when you're doing higher stakes that you end up losing one. This one. So that's what determines it. It really depends on the deck you're playing and what you find, because you can pick up more as you play. Hold on, I want that up because it's a blue seal. I also want oh no, take this. All right. We got a blue seal, which means we get the planet, we get the scaling. I love it. That's what we... At a certain point, we have to stop discarding and breaking them, but it's not yet. You need cards in your deck. As basically, if you don't, you could eventually just run out. And that's not great either. Especially given that I have 6 hands, it's not so good. Okay, we have to play 3 of a kind, but... As I say, even if it doesn't go over, we were sitting on 2 different 3 of a kind, so it would not have been a big deal. Bye, Perf, have fun. Oh my god. Okay. So, let's take a second here, right? So the family gives you 4x if you do 4 of a kind, right? We already got the duo, the trio. We got a constellation. We got 12 2s out of 43, which means we can't afford to drop more. But I still want to try it because if this becomes big, it is the greatest thing of content I've ever seen in my life. I can already see what the thumbnail for that would look like, so we have to try it. Like, we can't not try this, right? And the absolute truth is that, like, we have enough control to make it happen. If we could just keep eliminating some of the other cards or trying to turn them into 2s, it's fine. We know not to overreach. That didn't work. Okay, this will help. We need the hack as the last card. You get the hack as the last card, it's like perfect. It's like the Aaron of cards. Because she's perfect. Because we're playing 4 of a kind, 5 of a kind, the baseline is so high that it doesn't matter. Hey, she would not disagree with my assessment. Yes, you. That, it's like the Aaron of cards. Perfect. No, not Sokkenbauskin. I don't even remember what the card was now. I think it had to do with the combination, like if I found something specific. Oh, it was the hack. Bye, Perf, have fun. Wait, I can upgrade every program by 1 level, but it doesn't scale on this, so I'd rather scale. But I also need to find straight. Not straight. I do need to still find something. I need to find strength. Like, if I don't find strength, then at some point, we're gonna have, those aces are gonna become their own problem. Not great. I'm gonna just play the pair to get the money. Right? Wow. Okay. Message me about what keys you have later and we'll discuss it. Yes, 4 of a kind is a great one. Nope. Whoops. Oh, it still works with 4 of a kind. We don't have to play 5. I need to pick up strength. Let's take this because it's gonna increase the probability of that happening. No, don't take it. Take this. Wow, we still have face cards? I actually find that very surprising. Don't really want to use all of my glass at once. I don't really need to use glass yet anyway, so... Do I? Okay, stop. Play it out. All right, we'll play it this. Nice. We're in a strong boat, and I like it. We're missing something, but it's fine. We'll get it eventually. That's exactly what we're looking for. So now we do this. We get rid of the other 2. Now if we see more aces, like this. Don't think I want to make them all the same, right? We can make one more into a club. So what do we have now? Well, we'll have to look after this one, right? We will have to look after because we may want to get rid of the trading card soon. We have 17 out of 36, so it's almost 50%. So good, but we're not quite there yet. I'd say a few more and we'll be good to swap it out for something else. Unless we find the right thing. Like if we find the hack right now, we take it. Play it out. Wait, take the chariot. Chariot's extremely useful because that's another 50%. That's also useful. Wait, do it like this. Perfect. Because again, look, we got the blue seal. Blue seals are extra useful anyways. Blue seals not only impact the constellation, but they also just directly scale. There's no reason to ever not go for it. You'd think that with all the amount of cards I've gotten rid of, you'd have gotten rid of some of these already. Do it like this, take the extra. I needed that planet. I needed that blue seal and it went away and it's unfortunate. The build's gonna fall off soon if we don't do something. I need to drop this trading card one way or the other. Wait. So it's 15, right? 15 might start adding value quick. Let me see. It's 17 out of 32. We're gonna trade it out. Wait. We just have to survive 2 rounds and something gets multiplied out. I'm taking a huge risk here right now to see if something will work. I am taking an insane gamble. Hold on. This is an utterly insane gamble. I lost one of the glass. No, it's not possible anymore. We're literally out of cards. we ran out of hands. That's hilarious. I've never seen that happen before. That's awesome. Oh my god, I can't believe that just happened. We actually ran out of cards before we ran out of hands. I love it. That's so good. I was hoping to go over in one. Actually, we did. I wasn't sure it would happen. Oh, the irony. I can't do anything with this invisible Joker. But if I pick up something good, then I'm set for a while. Like, I could get like 2 good things very quickly if I could just survive the boss run. But I have to actually get a Joker for that to work. And it's not 2 eggs, okay? I'm actually taking a little more of a gamble than I care to admit I am. Shit. This is actually insanely bad. This is really bad. We're out. We lost because we had no multiplicative or no multiplier at all. We lost an ante-1 on white stake. Like, come on, man. I'm supposed to be good at this. I'm also dumb because I missed the full house. You know, the irony is, in this actual hypothetical, an egg with polychrome is not that bad. Ah, we got the Wee Boy. Do you know how good the Wee Boy would have been good in my last run? I almost wonder if we should go for it again. The 2s. The Wii is actually good if you could get chips on it, right? Because it's still... like, chips do help with scaling, right? Look, it's already at 24 in 1 turn, right? It's not bad. We could make it work into something. But we need malt. A mime could actually be very useful too. This isn't gonna count because of the debuff. I shouldn't have played both jacks. I was going for the straight. That's fine. The extra gets us over. Like, that was a struggle, but we can make it work. Already up to 48. Okay. We still need more twos, right? We got 7 of them out of 54. Terrible. That's useless because we got too much. Take the steel. Hold the steel. We got a mime. Fun fact, it turns out I haven't ever beat the game holding either of those. I've never completed a run with either of these. Should have played the 2, taking the scaling. Chip scaling can be useful, especially if you have a good way of doing malt. Do it like this. Maybe we find another one. I know, I literally did another, literally another 2 run. Ah, have it seen your Mustina? What's up? I literally need this. We're still really weak. I stand by my claim. They need to add into this game something called a weaken. And basically what happens is instead of going up a rank, a card goes down a rank. And the reason why that would be useful is for scaling. Oh, I should have taken the bus. The in-game bus. And the reason I'm saying you should have taken the in-game bus is because if I'm not playing faces, it would continue to scale. And that would be my multiplicative. Except that I don't. Except right. Come on, spaceman! Okay, spaceman, please do something here. Oh, that's good. The level up gave me a fighting chance because I'm doing really bad right now. Hold on, take this because it's an extra discard. All right. Wait. Ace, 5, 4, 3, 2. Play the straight. Give me the level. Yes! I know the space sugar is like, I'm being a lazy bitch, but we can make this work. Yo! Okay, we're good. We're now good. Because we're playing all these 2s, the Fibonacci will carry for a while. Yeah, Fibonacci will get us through this. Fibonacci carries. We get a multiplier, we're good. Wait, take this. Take this. Now we have 25% mult. We take that. Just play it out. Maybe we get the level. Just play it out again. Okay, we get the high card level. We get the money. Okay, that's good too. Wow, 3 of a kind's worth more because it's a 2, but I'm gonna play the 4. Just because I want the scaling. Also, 4 ends up being worth more if you look at the multiplication, right? You got an extra fib charge too. 15 is nice, but deck clearing is better. Just play this out. Hold on, I'll put it on this. Beautiful. Now we can also upgrade 5 of a kind. Everything that gets held in hand gets a benefit, so a good spot to be in. No 2s. Hold on, red seal, take it. Oh wait, we gotta take no matter what because we have hologram. Don't play. We need to scale up by actually playing. Well, we don't. Yeah, well, we scale up on the Wii by playing, right? And we scale up on the whatchamacallit. The spaceman scales us by actually playing. That was really bad. Okay, I could work with that. All right. Yeah, the mime actually could be really useful if we get a lot of steals. We needed that strength somewhere else, but it's fine. We can make it work. $240 chips from the Wii is already really strong. 13 plus mult isn't worth anything. Wow. Well, what you do is you take the ace. Ace is also a fib. And then we can try and turn those aces into. Oh, by setting 3 of a kind. Don't threaten me with a good time, game. The game's trying to threaten me with a good time. Don't do that. You're not gonna win. I would do it this way. These are both actually good, so just wait. If we waited out, we actually could do something here. Pretty good. Hold on to do it like this. This is good now too, because all of a sudden our constellation is online. Wow. The Wii is actually doing so much work because it's being paired with other stuff that it's in like I'm kind of shocked at it. I'm also surprised that I actually should have cloned the ace and kind of considered, okay, going aces. But at the end of the day, like, scaling the Wii still has value to me, right? I can't play 3 of a kind, but no one said I can't play 4 of a kind. The 3 of a kind's still stronger, huh? That's okay. All right. Okay, this is actually really interesting. So it's mime, Wii, and what else do I put in the thumbnail for this? We have to put, again, I think it still pays to play these 4 of a kind. That's not just because of the upgrades to Wii. The other thing that pays, hypothetically, is we need to find a way to get our hands, once again, on the hack. You get the hack again, it's even better. But we're not that lucky, are we? Card sharp is useless. All right, play the 4. Wait, no, play the 3. Oh, I should have played the 4 for the Wii. Take that. The reduced rolls are going to add up very quickly. All right, use these because we need the extra mold. Now you're at least worth a polychrome. Now you're worth more than the mime is for it, at least. Strength. Okay, you do it like that. It's like a weird parallel universe where 2s are more useful than anything else. Now, I'm wondering, how do you break this build into something even stronger? And it's like, is there a way? I know the only way I can think of is hack, right? Hack is the best way I could think of, but we also don't even have any blue seals. Take this because of the scaling. Just play the 4 of a kind for the Wii. Alright, so how do we take this build to break 1,000,000? Again, like I said before, this is technically better, but it doesn't scale the constellation. And I think we have to scale the constellation. If we want to break into that $1,000,000 range, you have to be prepared. Technically speaking, that seltzer would have actually been really good. Hold on, first just play this pair. Play the 3. I should have played the pair of 2s. The pair of 2s at least would have given me a 16-chip Wii. That sounds really bad, a 16-chip Wii. We need some kind of deck control. We need to get rid of things, right? We can't sit on 58 cards and barely find 2s or aces, right? We can't do that anymore. A hanging chat affects the Wii, right? So each one would then scale more. It also affects Fibonacci. It has nothing to do with mime, and then you would lose 2x, so I can't make that trade. I can't believe that just went over. I did not expect that to work. Upgrade the Pluto because the Pluto is actually doing work right now. That's the first time we've leveled up Mercury the whole game. That's funny. All faces are debuffed. Okay. What do I care? Have fun with that. Just play this straight to get it out of my hand. Just get it out of my hand. It's not doing anything. Okay, so we're in the millions, but like, barely. Also, I love that we did 2 rounds in a row, like, accidentally. I need a way to scale fast. Or I need a way to clone cards. Or I need the hack. The hack would still be the best one to get my hands on. I stand by it. The hack's the best one to get my hand on. Everything devil. What you end up doing is you drop the fib, you keep the Wii. We can't afford to keep picking up crap that we can't use. Like right now, the big thing working for us is this mine. And when we get steals. But we are not getting rid of the crap. So whenever we pick up crap like this, yeah, we're getting scaling, but we're not able to maintain like a certain level. That's actually really good because it is more, and then those could also become twos. Quiet. It needs 10 million points. And what are we at? Are we even gonna get close to 10 mil? No, we are not even close to that number. That's impossible. Give me a second. I just want some water, and then we'll come back. No sip, only play? Yes, sip. I need water. Water fuels the muscles. And I need them gains. That goes over for sure. The more hands you have left, the more money you get, so it's worth it. Okay, we get the mime again. The mime's not so useful yet, but it could be very useful later. Well, unintentional flush is unintentional. Okay. Well, seeing as we keep playing flushes, I guess leveling up the flush is not a bad idea. So now it doesn't even matter nearly as much which item we get for flush. Now you might be asking, what's the strategy? There is no strategy right now. It's just get ourselves set up to make a plan. Might have been better to take one of those. Excuse me. Take that, because that's an extra upgrade to flush. Again, we keep playing them. So. Okay. So we have no less stuff. So basically, we're better off going with anything like a dark card. What's the boss stake right here? Anything played in this ante, so it doesn't really matter. Why don't what we do is we'll do this one. And then we go down here. And the idea is to build into something kingy. Now keep this because this could be used. Perfect. We're over. I like being over. Did you determine a plan yet? No. Is that a good idea? No. So then how are you gonna win? I don't know. Seems like... Wait a minute. I need to see something here. There's a synergy I need to test. Oh my god, it actually works. So the mime affects the shoot the moon. Which means mime also would work with the version for the kings. We need to take a second to think about this. Shoot the moon adds molt any time that you have a queen is sitting in your hand. It is affected by the mime. This means that the same synergy would exist on the Baron. We need to think about this very carefully. Because that is some really good synergy if we could build into it. And there's finally the hack that I've been looking for too. For the last 2 rounds I needed that hack. And now that I don't want it anymore, it finally decides to show its miserable, ugly face. Where's my $20? So, I did not know that the mime works this way. But now that I know that the mime works this way, that is some of the greatest synergy I've ever seen. Give me the $20. I did not know that you could pair that. And The actual, like, insane possibilities of that are getting me really excited. Okay, brainstorm's in the seed. That's what we need to know about that. Okay, what we needed to know was that brainstorm is in the seed. Where's the money? Yeah, we had to go this way. Really? Interesting. Really interesting how this one's working. You know, I used to always say avoid the shoot the moon, but I'm starting to wonder if I misread it. I can't take either of these. I don't want random numbers, and I can't destroy my other jokers. I have to play pairs. It's not gonna work because it's not a pair. I don't have another pair though. Okay, we gotta risk the glass to get over. Like, it's fine. Glass and then hanging Chad work together. For whatever it is I'm missing, this makes more sense. Play it out. This is really something. It would be so much better if we could do it king-wise, though, right? But I can't. Okay. That's actually really good for me. Forgot about... It's because I have this. Not good. Actually, we might be able to do. If we had something multiplicative, we would be fine. Because we're getting a lot of mult out of it. Like, we're getting a lot of malt. Wait, do this. We should have had a 50-50 chance. Let me tell you, I still need very specifically. I need, what's it called? The Baron. Well, I don't need the Baron, but it would be very helpful to me. No, wait. Okay, hold on. Do it this way because of the extra chips. This is really quite something, huh? Supernova's not really doing us any good, actually. That's the sad part. I need to get the chariot onto as many of the queens as possible. If I could get this onto any of the queens, it makes it a lot stronger. Let's see what happens with this. Yep. That's actually really strong. Put this one at the back and we do it. That's our multiplier. I mean, this could be better, but that's a start. Take this, actually. It's actually very dangerous what we're doing this time. Not good. Okay, we're good. Okay, now what? Hold on. Uncommon, uncommon, uncommon. I don't know if this is gonna work or not, but this could be insanity. Or I could absolutely mess the whole thing up. Okay, so the 8s add first. And the queens add first, and then everything else adds. Okay, that's actually really good. We just have what I like to call a scaling problem. What do I mean by that? I mean, nothing in our deck actually scales. Everything just lives at the same level it always is. So nothing is actually going to go any higher than we already are. Essentially. Now, if we could replace this with a Baron, it would be insanity. But I don't think the game wants to give that to me. Do it like this. You're not doing anything anyways. Let's see what happens. Okay, well, we will go over. Oh, we're fine. Play it like, yeah, we're 2K off. Easy. I gotta say, this was a very weird run, but hey, I learned something about the way the game works. And that, I'm very happy about that, because I didn't know you could do that. Like, you gotta accept, like, you gotta take your wins where you could find them. To me, it's a huge one. Yeah, I've never run into that mechanic before. I mean, before my last run, I'd never even used this card before. And I didn't even know it could do that. But that's insanity. That's how good this game is. That me, who I don't consider myself a pro player by any stretch of the imagination. I can't take this because the way the build is. Like, I'm probably like a very advanced player, has no idea about things, and I'm still learning well over 100 hours into the game. This is really good, but I can't drop anything for it. No, we actually are pretty weak. That's the funny thing. Like, I'm scared about what's gonna happen at this boss. I'm fine with that because it gets rid of a lot of other crap. So I lost one king, right? It's not a big deal. You take the lucky cat and everything scales, but we don't have an like, we have this, right? But then you can't really do anything with it, right? We don't have enough time to make it do anything. It's not worth it. I would love to have taken that lucky cat, but I can't afford to give up anything else. Nice. You don't take madness here. Way too late for it. A showman is interesting, but you can't do anything. Do it like this. Wow. Now, this one first. Because you add mult, and then you do the final multiplicate. Basically, we need as many steals as we could get our hands on. Okay, we got more queens out of that, so it's good. Hold on, you go here. Just play it out. We have extra hands, right? Do it like this. Sock and Bowska getting replaced might be the way to play this. Like, this isn't adding all that much anymore. Or both of these two could kind of go. But we would need stuff that's still considered uncommon to replace. What? Now you give me a triboulet. Okay. Hold on. First we have to do this. You cannot be serious that the game just threw a triboulet at me. I don't think you realize how insane this is gonna get. Ready? Wait, no, you gotta fix this. Now, ready? 3, 2, 1, drop. Sorry. I have nothing to drop over that. All right. Didn't even go over. It might be too late for that. It might just be too late for it. Like, the trip is too... Like, the way to play the trip at this point might be to play just... Ignore the mime stuff and ignore shoot the moon and have to play it differently. I don't know. I think we have to completely respec the entire run. But you can't at anti-8, right? It's too late to do what I'm thinking of. But I'm thinking, like, instead of playing around one thing, we gotta play around something else. It's over. It is very much over. But that was good. I liked it. I never knew about that synergy before, and it really tells you how deep this game gets. Not only that, like, now I know, like, how could I use that again? I could use that synergy that I failed at before to do stuff in other runs of the game. Yeah, exactly. I could literally turn that into a winning strategy for other stuff. And it's easy. Yeah. Well, we're gonna just take this as a way to get through. Like, that just gets us through, right? Easy. We have time to let this scale. Alright, thanks, game. Now we literally could just focus on econ for a while. There's econ. Let's get it up. Hold on. You gotta use something. Even though I'm selling it, at least this is now adding value. Better than it was before. Look, this is gonna carry us for a little while, right? I know it, you know it, everybody knows it. What? Polychrome stencil. Makes it very hard to drop. It makes it very hard to drop the stencil, but the stencil is only worthwhile if you hold open Joker slot, which I don't like to do unnecessarily. Especially because we have to remember, this is useless on its own. Whoa! Hello! Am I lucky or am I lucky? I think every single wheel has gone off so far. I actually should have done it as straight. Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5. That's an actual straight, but I could also play skipping, right? I gotta remember that I can skip numbers, right? Because I have them. Four cards. None of these go over better. Okay, you drop it and you swap it back, so this is worth more, right? Boom. Get it? Let's do it. Egg. It's not worth it for dropping malt. Take that, it's an extra hand and more money. Easy. No, again, we're not gonna, this is not gonna work forever. We lose something by taking Sock and Bauskin for now. Hold on, so we could destroy, we could take money, or we could... We have so many options right now, so look. Fool gives us wild card, that's useless. Hangman could take out anything low. We could go in towards like a queen build and go for 5 of a kind and whatever. We could start upping stuff, or we could remove. To be honest, I kind of like the idea of going up and trying to build our way into it. Useless. This would give 12 plus 50. I'd rather drop this in case we could get something out of it. Do it this way. Look, we got over last time, and we're stronger now too because we got the extra carrots. Probably should have taken the one from the planets. Wait, don't drop the hermit yet. Save it for the next run. Do it like this. Once we go over, then we drop the hermit after this. Get as much money as possible. Look, we're up to 17. Boom, 34. Problem with immolation is that it's too much. I actually prefer going with this option. No. I'm still scared to shoot the moon. Take this, it doesn't affect us. The stencil doesn't get affected by it. We're still protected and we're gonna get some extra chips. No, I'm not taking that. I don't think we have the deck control to pull something like that off. Whoops. Oh my god, I didn't think that would go over. I actually thought it would go under. There you go, that's money. Prep for the future. Because that's the goal. The irony is that's the worst one right now. Because we're not set up into anything yet. You gotta immediately do it like this. Alright, see you later. I'm not staying on too much longer anyways, so it's all good. Yep, this is how we're doing it. Nice. Oh, I should have taken that one and then sold it off. I don't want it to, if the problem is it could accidentally go over, which it didn't. We have to make sure that whatever goes over, we want it to be something that we're okay with getting a blue seal on, right? Now, I'm always okay, and I've always been okay with getting it on high carpet. That's not what we're going for with this run. Hold on, so first you could do it like this. That becomes a queen. It's fine. Put those in. Hang on a second. There. Sorry, I had to ban someone on Twitch, and I also gave someone a mod badge. Hold on. So we choose 2. So we need that. And then we could take this. That was worth something. I need to get as many jacks as possible right now. I guess technically we could have leveled the tent into jacks as a way of future-proofing it. But I need to check on something. I need to see what I have a lot of. It is queens, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, it's queens, so. Do it like this. Just play it out like that. Hold on. So we don't want to do that. I want on 3 of a kind, right? We're close, so we have to consider. Just put it on a pair. We have to consider our options. We're gonna put it on something. We should put it on something set one usable. So this is basically a 2 and 3x multiplier. If we can find something higher, it could be in our interest to take it. Interesting, not a single queen even popped up. Better off playing a pair than a queen at this point. Sorry, we're better off playing a pair than a 3 of a kind at this point. That's how much it's scaled. Oh. I'm very surprised that the banana is still in. Well, I opened my mouth and the banana's gone. Wait. Don't replace it. That's becomes 3 times instead. It's much better. Only replace it if we could find another big malt. Okay. Exactly. I think we seemed stronger before with it, so we have to be careful of that. Playing a pair sets money to 0. Okay. I'd rather play 4 of a kind anyway, so it's okay. Or 5 of a kind. Our deck control is still a little sloppy. Like 8 out of 51 is bad. We only have 2 jacks, so we gotta work on the 10s, basically. There you go. But Skutless, doesn't removing cards technically then make your blue joker worse? Yes. And what's your point? If they're hard to use, the cards, then they just get discarded anyways. Okay. We have enough hands to make this work. Don't think, game, you can pull a fast one on me, because you can't. I will put all the planets onto Pluto if I have to, but I will be able to get through. I will survive it. Will you? Nice. That's actually pretty good. If we get a 5 of a kind, it's worth something, but then is it really worth what we would lose? Same with the hanging Chad. Is it? I guess if we bought both of them, but I wouldn't have known that both of them were going to spawn at the same time. Oh, I can't even do that. Yeah, we're not getting much further than this. I don't think. Like, maybe if we get the banana. Why did I do that? That's not even worth anything. You know, the irony is we're still gonna get over. We still make it. We don't have enough deck control, so we're not getting enough high runs. Hold on. I think that works. I think that's actually enough that could make it work. that's not so good. Okay, that's not enough. It is enough, but it's like, oh, this is a struggle now. How do you combat it? You have to... I actually don't know what you would do to combat it at this point. No, that's way too little. It's over. I don't think we could do it because we don't have any more multi-million hands basically left. We're also almost out of cards, so we're not even getting the chips anymore that we were getting before. No. Anyways, I'm getting off. I might be back on later tonight. Otherwise, I'll be on tomorrow. I'm going to be on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, and then I'm going on vacation for a few days. But I will still have daily uploads. So I will see everybody then on Monday, or it'll be like 7 o'clock tonight.